like?
Well, first of all, we met with a wonderful group of Jewish students who sadly were telling us that they are afraid to go to class, that they've faced threats, vile rhetoric, that they've also, in some cases, been assaulted, spat on. They have to see swastikas around the campus. So there's a real legitimate issue here. There is anti-Semitism taking place on this college campus. That is very different from free speech. And that is what we're calling for this president to resign, because she's not addressing it. She's not taking control of the campus or making her students feel safe or keeping them safe. They have to go to virtual learning because she cannot protect them. And that is a massive problem that we have, not just at Columbia, but at other universities as well. Now, when we went to go speak to the crowd, it happened to be right in front of the encampment, and a lot of those students, it was shocking to believe that this is an Ivy League institution. The way that they were heckling and acting so juvenile, as if they were at a junior high school, cursing at the Speaker of the House. But if they're doing it to us, imagine what they're doing to these Jewish students each and every day. And that is why we call for the resignation of this president. She said there needs to be a reset at the university. She's absolutely right. That reset starts with new leadership.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yesterday, one of the chants at Columbia, it is right to rebel. Israel can go to hell. And Speaker Johnson acknowledged that Hamas, this terrorist organization that attacked Israel on October the 7th, endorsed all of these protesters in the United States. What was your reaction to that?
You know, these students seem to be proud that they are aligning themselves with Hamas, that Hamas has referred to them as future leaders, a horrific terrorist organization who killed babies, raped women, and did horrific things to families, and are holding all these hostages. And the fact that these students feel proud to be associated with Hamas is really frightening. It makes us really concerned about the future of this country. If this is an Ivy League, this is one of the best institutions supposedly in the country, and that's what the students are doing. It's really horrific. In the meantime, though, they're disrupting the school environment.
Yeah.
People who pay $90,000 a year to attend Columbia University are being deprived of the experience. They have to go to virtual learning. They're perhaps maybe you know, who knows what's going to happen with their graduation. And so it is wrong. It is disruptive. They need to be removed. And the president just seems to have this, oh, well, we'll wait to see if they leave approach, which is just absolutely ridiculous. She told them they had to leave by midnight the other day and then extended the deadline to 8 a.m. Yesterday morning, and today they're still there 24 hours later. So this is not somebody who seriously has any type of handle on the situation on her own campus.
And as part of Columbia University's statement yesterday, they said they would allow them to stay as long as they didn't use any harassing language. Is it safe to say you heard harassing language yesterday?
Well, I mean, you know, the students told us that well, they were certainly harassing us, but if they're doing it to us, they're certainly doing it to the other students. And the students told us that they're even using, you know, slurs, racial slurs against them. And so that's terrible. It is unacceptable. It must be condemned. And the fact that this university president feels like she needs to negotiate with students, I mean, that is not order. What happened to you got to do what you know, you have to follow the environments of the school, the policies of the school, or you get expelled.
Yeah, I was under the impression we didn't negotiate with terrorists. Congresswoman, great to have you on this morning. We appreciate you breaking that down. Thank you so much, Nicole Malliotakis.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Lots more to go here on Wake